So I want to talk about this incident that happened to me when I worked at this mine that was I was doing bird retrieval. There was birds that would fly down on these chemical ponds, and we'd have to go with a fan boat, and then we'd go up next to them, and we'd take a big old freaking net and just scoop them up, and then we'd take them into the building and we'd rinse them down and wash them down with Dawn soap. I think it was Dawn soap, and clean them all up. And then we take them to the river and let them go. Get them back into the wild. So, anyway, we ended up we got these grebes, man. And grebes are tough, man. They're like just little. They have like red fire eyes, and they're beautiful. They're green, and if I remember right, they were green. I knew they had fire for eyeballs, but anyway, we were loading these grebes up. We have to have gloves on because they'll peck the crap out of you, and they don't hurt real bad, but they'll make you bleed a little bit. So, and they got these little sharp bills, not like super sharp, but they're more of a square if I remember correctly. And so I'd take them, and my boss would open up the bags, and I'd put them inside. We'd close them up real quick, and we just kind of, because they were the gunny sacks, they're breathable, and then you just tuck them under themselves, and typically you'd grab like 3 to 5, even 7 of them at a time and stuff them all in a bag, and then you'd go fold it over, you'd wrap it with a little string, and you'd bring them in, and you'd have to take them out one by one and put them into a box after you clean them up, and anyway, in the process, this one time, and I can't remember my boss's name. It's been like 20 years, man, and I miss talking to him. He was hilarious. He's a good dude. But anyway, he had a bald head like mine, and he like leaned forward and opened up this bag, and it was a long day. We were tired, and he bent down, and I had a grebe in my hand like that, and this thing goes pop 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 right up his head. He's like, he's like, damn it, Willie! He reaches for me to grab me, and I'm like, don't do it. And the duck is pecking at him the whole time, and I'm like, back off. And the duck's trying to smack him, and he's like, I'm gonna get you back. And so that was one of my funniest times at work, man. Was just pecking the boss's head. That was awesome. I didn't even get in trouble for that. Oh man.